Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. If you have been drawn to this reading, what I'll be focusing on is the question, where are they now? So this is a past love of yours, an ex-partner, an old flame, however way you see them. And this may or may not be someone that you're interested in connecting with at this point in time. Maybe, it's been a long time and you're just really wondering, what's going on in their life now? Do they maybe even still think about me? So we'll be tapping into that sort of energy. And these are the 3 decks that I have been drawn to. So I'll be pulling from my Silhouettes deck. I'll be pulling from this particular one. I believe it's called 5D Messages. I'll double check that and I'll list it down below, of course. And then the Life Events deck is by Angelic Revelation 144. This one is by Calico Moon. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys, and see what the messages are. Where are they now? All right, Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Whoever you're thinking about, you're not with them at this point in time. But if you have, if you, again, have been drawn to this reading, this is obviously still someone that you're thinking about and wondering, what's going on in their life. All right, so let's see. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could, of course, be cross-watching for an Earth sign. Ooh, that's interesting. Rendezvous. I need to see you. Let's meet up sometime. So this could be an indication of somebody who still thinks of really reconnecting with you in the 3D. Now, this is the next card. We do have the autumn season. That could be significant for some of you guys. I mean, obviously we're in December. So this is focused on September, October, November, autumn, fall season specifically. It might have something to do with Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. But of course, this can be for any of the signs. Okay, but let's see what else. Let me grab one more here. One more card reflecting this person, a past love, somebody that you were romantically linked to at one point in time. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Earth signs. Okay, we've got 3 cards jumping out. I feel like grabbing them, so I will. You can't unlock the possibilities unless you see the possibilities. So maybe they were just blind to what it was that they needed to do. And look how interesting this is that we have shades. Your world isn't as dark as you think it is, but maybe they just didn't recognize that because maybe it was just their judgment was clouded, or they really just did not see what was right in front of them. And then we have dance like no one is watching. Okay, you guys might have enjoyed dancing together, or maybe there was something that was pertaining to music in particular, perhaps. There's something about you, and I kind of feel it for my feminines. This could be, maybe a masculine that either held back from fully investing in the connection, and, maybe you just kind of felt at one point that you were walking on eggshells. I'm just kind of picking up that energy. So you kind of got into this mode where it's like, you know what, I'm just going to do my own thing. And, let the chips fall where they may. Let's go ahead and see what the energy is with tarot here. So this person, a past love, an ex-partner, an old flame, they still think about, what it would be like if they could see you. But they also recognize that they kind of blew it. They didn't see how special a connection it was when they had it. So what was missing there? You see that? We've got the 2 of Wands, okay? When they think of their future, they still want you to be a part of it. But can it be a reality at this point? We do have the 5 of Swords. So whatever this conflict represents, and I can't help but feel that for some of you, it might represent somebody, it could be you, that you're already in another relationship, or part of that conflict might have had something to do with the fact that you guys were not on the same page, or it could have been a third party. Look at that 2 of Swords. So when it comes to this person, they recognize that, maybe this is all a fantasy, that regardless of the fact that they want to see you, they want to meet up, that it's just not going to happen. Man, but they want it. Look at that. They're focused on wanting to manifest something that may never happen. That's kind of what I'm getting when it comes to this person. We've got Gemini and Virgo coming through there. So we've got particular signs. One of you walked away. Either it was you, the viewer, or this person that's coming through here. And I can't help but feel that, you know, because they just didn't see the possibility of where things could go or move forward between the two of you. They kind of blew it here and created some sort of drama here. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some words and see what it is that they want to say to you. Focusing on where are they now? I feel they still think about you. You know, maybe in their wildest fantasies, they're still wondering if you'd be open to seeing them. So let's go ahead and grab some words, verbiage from their 5D higher self. What would they want to say to you if they could? Where are they now? What do they want to say to you now? I keep replaying what you said. So whatever it was that you said during a conversation when you guys were together, it still packs a punch. It could have been the last conversation, could have been the last thing that you ever said to this individual. It's still affecting them somehow. Wow. Okay, what else? What else do they want to say? That's interesting. Okay, maybe for some of you, you know this, that they're keeping tabs on you somehow. You know, it could be on social media. Whenever I see that, it kind of reminds me of somebody who's kind of stalking someone's social media pages. That could be happening for some of you guys. Let me grab one more for earth signs here of past love. What do they need to say to you right now? Songs are reminding me of you. There's something tied into music here. And, you know, remember, guys, we saw a reference to dancing. So, I don't know, maybe they're a musician, they're in the music industry, something tied into that. Songs that they hear or they play. They might play an instrument, they might be a singer. Again, it could be so many things. But there's a reference to dancing and songs. So maybe particular love songs that causes them to feel nostalgic about the two of you. You know, so let's see. Let's see what else we can find out here about this old flame. You still affect them to this day. You really do. Look at this, the Tower. Okay. So that represents the chaos, the drama, the separation, you know, whatever you guys were building together, it crashed. It just crashed down. It fell down. And they more than likely contributed to that. 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Wow. So what I can tell you here, earth signs, is we have someone from your past who wants so badly to come back into union with you, but they also feel powerless to do anything about it because they know that they are the reason why you guys are not together. Look at these cards. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Okay, so you know, that whole left out in the cold reference, that's how they're feeling. You've maybe shut them out of your life. Maybe you blocked them on social media. They're still trying to keep tabs, but maybe they're running into some issues there. You know, they're trying to hold on to this idea that maybe somehow, some way that you guys can make it work. But it really is like fighting an uphill battle for this person. And so whatever contributed to this Tower, it's like this huge, gigantic boulder that they are carrying around. It's like it's stressing them out, but at the same time, they don't quite know how to get that boulder off their back. It's this heavy energy that continues to affect them to this day. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Swords. So I can't help but feel that perhaps for you, the viewer, you cut this person out. You know, you had to do what was necessary for you to get back on track in your own life. And, you know, even if you had so much love for this person, we have a Tower here. So that was not an easy separation. You didn't come to that conclusion for no reason. Something happened here. All right. So they've got a lot of regrets here. Earth signs, they really do. And ultimately knowing that they are the reason for the lost foundation of the connection. All right, let's take a look and see what sort of life events are going on in their life. Earth signs. What do they want? What's going on? Where are they now? Oops, we've got air travel. Okay, maybe they are traveling. I mean, it is the holiday season. They could be traveling overseas. Or I'm also getting for some that part of their work or work environment needs them to travel for some reason. Getting a car. Okay, maybe they've saved up for this vehicle. Okay. So this is an indication too that they've been working very hard, perhaps towards their career, their finances. Let me see. Let me grab two more here. Whoops, this one's flying away. Hold on one second. Flying off my desk. Look at that, saving, okay? If they're getting a car or whatever huge purchases that they're making at this point in time, they've worked very hard to be able to get those things. So they are, I feel, throwing a lot of their energy into work. Let's grab one more here. They're very goal-oriented. Give me one more here. Ooh, sickness. Now, for some, they could be dealing with some health issues here, guys. You know, interesting how it says COVID right there. I mean, it may or may not be that. So they might not be doing very well as far as their health. Okay. So we've got some scenarios coming through there. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find out. As far as love connections for this person, I'm kind of feeling there's not a whole lot going on there. They could be single, or they might be in a relationship where they're just going through the motions. All right, let's see. Focusing on your past love for Earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We've got Taurus represented by the Hierophant right there. I feel this person, you know, when you guys parted ways, it was very difficult for them. But I'm also feeling that they might have had commitment issues. And through their own life's journey and learning lessons, they've been able to figure this out. And if they could only get, you know, somehow to turn the clock back and undo some of the damage that created that tower, they would. And this is the next card here, guys. You know, so they are acknowledging that they weren't being honest with you. They could have done some shady things. It could have been infidelity, a third party. And this is the next card. You know, if they could, they would want to try again. So this could be representing how they were in the past and why you guys are in separation and why you're not together. Okay, we do have the Six of Pentacles, equality. That is followed by the Nine of Cups, wish manifestation. I feel, Earth signs, that your past love, whoever this is, they really do still wish to be in your life, but they're not quite sure how to make it happen. They also recognize that they just did not give you everything that you deserved in the relationship. They could have been aloof. They could have been talking to other people. They just did not give their all. And so they look at this now and they realize that they really messed up here. And Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Empress. So this could be a message for some of my feminines. This could be a masculine letting you know, for one thing, that they're sorry for how things played out. And, you know, I'm also getting the energy that in an ideal world, if they could just turn back the clock, they would want to fix things here. They see you as this amazing person that they had at one point in time, and they messed things up. They could also be observing you. Now, for those of you who know that someone's keeping tabs on you, and again, it could be on social media. It could be that you guys have mutual friends. They might be asking about you. And ultimately, if they're hearing like you've moved on, you're happy where you're at, you know, you're doing well, and maybe their life is the total opposite. But at the end of the day, they're wishing with all their might that if they could, they would want to try again for the two of you. Yeah, Divine Feminines are coming in with a very empowered energy. You know, I'm kind of feeling for my feminines, it's the type of message where it's like, you know what? You should have recognized my worth when I was in your life. And now it's too late. Oh yeah, look, 4 of Cups. That is followed by the 2 of Cups. So we might have a masculine here who now recognizes that they really dropped the ball. They had this opportunity at real love, opportunity at true love with a 2 of Cups, the opportunity to really create this beautiful life with the Divine Feminine, and they blew it. We might have a masculine here who could be drinking their sorrows away, truly feeling like if they could, they would want to do something about this, but they also know that it's probably futile. Like it's probably something that may not ultimately work out in their favor. And so they're just wallowing in their sorrows and so many regrets when it comes to this person, because they had it all. They had this beautiful connection and they blew it. So as far as where they are now, you know, maybe financially they're doing fine. But we see some references to ill health, you know, their well-being. That could also be mental health for some. But I do feel that as far as partnerships, romance, it keeps coming back to you. They're still wishing to be a part of your life, but they also recognize that it's just a fantasy that may never come true. That is what I've got. And so it seems, Divine Feminine, that you have a masculine here who sees that, you know, they loved you, but they just didn't ever express it as much as they had the chance to back then. And so now they've got all of these regrets because it's just too late. That's the vibe that I'm getting, that it's just too late to do anything about it now. So karma has definitely done a number on this person. All right, that's what I've got, guys. If you are interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.